What if I told you that this brand new Mercedes-Benz Motorhome doesn't just redefine luxury travel? It completely changes how you think about space inside an RV. On the outside, it looks sleek and powerful, but step inside and you'll find a bathroom layout so unique, it feels more like a high-end hotel suite than a camper. This isn't just another upgrade. It could set the new standard for motorhome design. But is it truly practical or just clever marketing? Let's find out. The vehicle we're looking at today isn't just another addition to the lineup. It's a statement of where the brand wants to go next. Mercedes-Benz, long associated with prestige and comfort, has been steadily pushing deeper into the luxury RV market, and the Rapido 996M is one of their boldest moves yet. Built on the trusted Mercedes chassis and infused with European design flair, this motorhome aims to blend the best of road performance with true residential comfort. Now, the RV world is full of big promises, bigger interiors, smarter storage, more advanced technology, but few models manage to surprise seasoned travelers. That's exactly why this launch matters. The 996M doesn't just offer more gadgets. It reimagines how a motorhome should feel when you're living in it. And that's something we don't often see. So, is this just another luxury motorhome wearing a Mercedes badge? Or does it genuinely bring something fresh to the table? In the next few minutes, we'll explore everything, from its sleek exterior design to the headline-grabbing interior layout, to see if it truly deserves the hype. Now, let's get into what really makes this launch stand out. On the outside, the Mercedes-Benz Rapido 996M immediately grabs attention with its sleek body lines and aerodynamic front fascia. The designers clearly wanted this motorhome to feel less like a bulky RV and more like a premium touring vehicle. LED headlights, chrome accents, and flush window fittings give a polished, modern look that wouldn't feel out of place next to a luxury SUV in showroom. It's bold yet refined, exactly what you'd expect from Mercedes. Step inside, and the story gets even more interesting. The cabin greets you with soft-touch materials, layered lighting, and a clever use of space that makes it feel larger than it actually is. This is where the Rapido 996M truly separates itself. The bathroom layout. Unlike the cramped corner units most travelers are used to, this design gives you a walk-through experience with a proper shower and vanity that mirrors what you'd see in high-end boutique hotels. For families or long-haul travelers, that detail alone could be a game changer. Of course, it's not just about looks. Underneath, the Mercedes engine delivers a smooth, confident drive. Highway cruising feels controlled and quiet, while city maneuvering, though not exactly effortless, benefits from responsive steering and a surprisingly tight turning radius for its size. Fuel efficiency won't break records, but compared to bulkier competitors, it holds its own and makes long journeys more practical. Technology is another area where Mercedes leans into its strengths. A digital cockpit with intuitive menus, advanced driver assistance systems, and seamless smartphone integration all make the driving experience more convenient and safe. Features like adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance aren't just nice extras. They're becoming expectations in this segment, and the 996M delivers. That said, it's not all perfect. Storage, while cleverly arranged, may still feel limited for families carrying weeks' worth of gear. And while the luxury touches are undeniable, they come at a price point that immediately raises a question. Is it worth stretching the budget for comfort and prestige, or could a less expensive alternative get the job done just as well? But here's where things get interesting. When we take a closer look at the actual pricing and value proposition, the answer may surprise you. Is this motorhome just a luxury badge with a premium markup, or does it justify every penny with thoughtful engineering and design? We'll break that down in the next section, where the highlights and drawbacks become even clearer. This is the moment that separates hype from reality. Taking Mercedes-Benz Rapido 996M out on the open road, all the luxury styling and clever design features fade into the background, because what really matters here is how it drives. And this is where things take a surprising turn. Despite its size, the 996M doesn't lumber or struggle the way you'd expect from a motorhome. Instead, it glides with the confidence of a touring SUV. The suspension absorbs uneven pavement with ease, and wind noise stays impressively low even at highway speeds. But the real shocker comes when you test it handling in tighter conditions. The steering is sharp, responsive, and, dare I say, fun. For a vehicle in this class, that's almost unheard of. Then there's the interior experience while driving. Passengers aren't rattled or cramped. Instead, they're greeted with a smooth, stable ride that feels more like first-class travel than a long road trip. It's a turning point that makes you forget you're behind the wheel of a motorhome at all. But not everything is flawless. Push it harder on steeper inclines, and you start to notice the limits of its powertrain. Acceleration tapers off, and while it's far from sluggish, you're reminded that this is still a heavyweight vehicle with physics to respect. For some buyers, that might be a deal breaker, especially if towing heavy loads is part of the plan. So here's the big question. Does the 996M deliver a truly premium driving experience, or are these moments of brilliance overshadowed by its compromises? The answer isn't as simple as yes or no. And in our final verdict, we'll break down whether this motorhome really earns its luxury status, or if it's just another pretty face with a Mercedes badge. So after taking a closer look, what's the final word on the Mercedes-Benz Rapido 996M? In short, it's a motorhome that delivers on its promise of luxury, but with some important caveats. On the pro side, the design is a standout, both inside and out. The sleek exterior styling makes it feel less like a bulky RV and more like a true luxury vehicle. Inside, the clever bathroom layout, premium materials, and overall sense of space set a new benchmark for comfort in this class. Add in Mercedes' driving refinement and advanced tech features, and you've got an experience that's a cut above most competitors. But we can't ignore the drawbacks. Storage could feel tight for families traveling long-term, and while the driving experience is smooth, the powertrain does have its limits under heavy loads. And of course, all this luxury comes with a price tag that won't make sense for everyone. So, who is the Rapido 996M really for? It's perfect for buyers who value comfort and style above all else. Retirees looking for long-distance travel and luxury, couples who want hotel-like amenities on the road, or anyone willing to pay more for the Mercedes badge and experience. On the flip side, if practicality, towing capacity, or affordability are at the top of your list, there may be better options out there. In the context of today's U.S. market, the 996M feels like a glimpse into future motorhomes, where residential comfort and automotive performance merge into one. It won't be the last model to follow this path, but right now, it's one of the boldest examples on the road. So the big question is, would you invest in luxury and innovation, or stick with tried and true practicality? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next big review.